Very nice.
Yeah, camera it. All right. And then yeah, let us know in our live. Like, give us a countdown. All right, hey guys, welcome to Game 5 of Team oGk versus Team XO Clan War. Team XO is up 3-2 right now, and we are playing a game on Entomb Valley.
Invite?
We're in the game right now, and Dustin did not get in.
Oh, the game has started.
Yes.
Okay. Well, this might be a Jacobus Josh cast. Thanks for having me. I'll be in the green room snacking on the donuts.
All right, sounds good. So, Jacobus, it looks like it's me and you. Or just me. Okay. So in the bottom left, we have the yellow Protoss player, Pac-Man. In the top left, we have the blue Terran player, oGk Schnitzel. Yeah, TVP is definitely an interesting matchup. My second favorite matchup, next to TVZ.
Yeah, TVP is it's a pretty good micro fight. So we'll have to see how both players, when they choose to get their expansions, and how that plays out in the early mid game. Protoss does have some super deadly 1 base and early 2 base pressure though.
Yep. Yeah. I know. Even some high level Terrans even died to a full streak. So.
Oh yeah. I've definitely been myself. So the Protoss player is not choosing to go with the 15 Nexus, going to be playing the standard 13K. Schnitzel, on the other hand, is going for a 13 gas instead of the 1 Rex expand, so he'll be looking to do some semi-early pressure to punish anyone that's fast expanding. Maybe we'll see a 2 Rex out of him.
Yep, and the Protoss actually going to scout Schnitzel last, and so hopefully that gas. Yeah, stream is loud. What? I'm assuming he's just joking around then. Yep. So we see 2 guys on gas for Schnitzel. I've seen that like in almost all his games. He does interesting stuff with his gases. I'm not sure if that's on purpose or if he just messes up gas a lot.
You know, he might only need a certain amount of gas for whatever pressure he's doing. He's got 50 gas in the reactor right when the barracks are done, so maybe as soon as his barracks is done, he'll have 75 gas, and he can drop production of gas and get the Marauder to protect the shell, so we'll see how much gas he needs.
Oh. That'd be very interesting, and we'll see how the Protoss player responds.
The Terran basically is trying to keep that extra SCV to get as many as possible. Maybe he can take his CC an extra, 20, 30 seconds earlier if he chooses to go that route with his middle, so we'll see how that plays out for him.
He seems to have this build pretty well planned out, though. Definitely not something he's doing for the first time. Yeah, and I think you're right. It will be some Marine Marauder pressure.
He'll have about 100 gas here when his tech lab's complete. See if he gets deadly concussive and Marauder.
Yep, and Protoss player still choosing to 1-gate expand, but actually choosing to get the Stalker and the Zealot out before he expands. Into the gas. And we do see
some players like Zealot, Sentry, other players go Zealot Stalker. Usually when they use the Stalker, they push across the map, but since he scouted 13 gas, he's aware of the possibility of Marauder, so he's not going to be scouting with this from the Stalker. Pretty smart by the Protoss player.
Yep, and we do see 2 more gates coming down. Just wanting to be super safe. Not feeling comfortable enough to go robotics first or Twilight first or anything like that. Momentarily supply blocked though, so that 1 Stalker will come a little bit later.
Schnitzel just now scouting and figuring out where the players are. Pulling 3 SCVs and using Marine Marauder pressure. Interesting play.
Yep, definitely interesting.
It's going to be seen by the tower.
Yep, and which he just took recently, so yeah, this is going to be really good. He sees exactly what's coming, and Warp Tech is about to finish now.
So he only has 150 gas. He's going to be able to get at most maybe 2 sentries before this hits, not even 2 sentries. So Protoss player is going to lose the next.
Actually, warping and Stalker, and if he pulls,
Stalker,
down. I actually do agree with this choice if he's going to try to save the Nexus. Because
so?
Stalkers do a lot more damage than Sentries. You can see he's going to full probes to transfer down, and then he's going to try to clean this up with the Stalkers he has. He should be targeting down that SCV there. Yeah, see, Protoss over there. That was a relatively cold Protoss player, not the best one, but or at least pressure.
China player just now getting his CC at home.
Yeah, but he is extremely behind at this point.
When they go up to his base, are going to be able to do a lot of damage. Here comes the bugger, but it's not at his natural. With the forward pylon, the Terran's going to have a really hard time establishing and securing his natural. Stem's not even started. It's going to be an uphill climb for...
The Protoss player not actually building probes right now though, which just confuses me. I mean, if I were him, I would just be delaying the natural as long as I can.
Well, he killed the
Ooh, and he actually puts the bubble over there in time.
I could have seen that being good, but yeah, just not quite enough stalkers there to finish off Schnitzel.
Nope.
Pretty even supplies.
And if he had been building probes that whole time, he could have just increased his advantage.
Not actually that far behind now.
Oh, we do see him.
Has feels. John Kelso feels they're pretty good.
Yes, they are quite good. Protoss player just poking as much as he can though, forcing lost mining time from Schnitzel, which is very good.
And the good thing about this, since the Protoss player is built nose and tries to touch the hard, he evened out the game. He doesn't have any tech other than the robo. So
yep.
No splash damage plans on the way for the Protoss player. He should be good.
Yep, I mean, we do see 4 gases come down though, so he will be taken very, very soon.
So Schnitzel put himself at a disadvantage by losing his early army, and the Protoss player just gave it back to him by losing his army. So game evened out here, and we'll see it go into a normal 2-base macro game. And see if the Protoss either goes for like a 2-base Colossus timing, like he's building a robotics bay now, or tries to go further with it.
We will definitely see. Protoss player I do think is still slightly ahead though. I mean, 10 workers is no joke of a difference.
I can't get louder. Alright, so right now for units we have 3 Stalkers, 2 Zealots, and a Sentry. There are 15 Marines and 3 Marauders. Medevacs on the way. Schnitzel might have a pretty good window here to get damage. There's not even the Colossus on the way quite yet. And he can't afford range and the Colossus. So we're going to have a little window here for Schnitzel.
Yep, the Colossus still not being built even now. He'll probably start as soon as he has money for it, which is happening right now. Yep, and he starts it. Yep, and this Colossus should finish before Medevacs get to his base. If he chronos it out. Yep, and a nice fat warp and sentries and zealots.
Interestingly enough, the average APM is exactly the same, 196 for both players. Pretty good.
Wow, very interesting.
Pretty good.
And there really wasn't that many like micro fights going on, so this is pretty much all macro APM.
How hard can you push 5A, 5D, 4S? Holy shit.
Yep. Still no Colossus range started.
Pushing
but I guess
out with Stalkers. What's he planning to do with this? He's trying to catch a drop?
Yeah, I think he's gonna try to get. Yeah, he's gonna try to catch a drop that comes out, but I don't think anyone will. The Protoss player does have very nice map vision though. No drops could get through at all, or even just a push couldn't get through. And now he's pushing it out.
Upgrades on the way for either player.
So it looks like the Protoss player wants to push out without extended thermal lance, which I think is a terrible choice because Colossus are so much less effective when they can get focused down.
We'll see if Schnitzel gets stuck on the ramp, or if he gets out in the middle and is able to get a nice stim. Because if he's in this choke, the Protoss army is going to do extremely well. If he was out in the middle, he would slap this army. But you can't really allow force fields. Good. We'll see his
We will, and looks like Pac-Man a little confused at this point. Not sure if anything's wrong. Yep. Guardian shielding and the engagement comes. Force was very, very good keeping the Terran army back, but that little flip edge there does allow more of the Terran units to hit.
I feel like this
Another Terran army.
Nope. No force. Well, one left.
Very good force field. This should actually help the Protoss army a lot. Actually, the Terran army melting down. Actually, wow, actually really, really even trade. Should even bring the mule along to do some extra damage.
Nice micro. Going after that block.
He will get it.
Not the Viking!
Ooh, and the Viking will die. More units coming out for Schnitzel though. The pressure is still coming, and actually Schnitzel has upgrades on the way, and his combat shield and +1 is about to finish, and that should shut down this push.
Both players averaging 200 APM right now.
Yep.
Not too
I don't know, it's
bad.
just amazing to think how if the Protoss player had thermal lance, how different that game that thing would have gone. Full engagement.
I wonder if he forgot thermal lance because of the way the early pressure worked out, or if he did it on purpose because he was trying to use out early pressure.
I don't think it was on purpose.
Oh man, nice force field.
Yeah, very nice force field, but I actually like to see the Colossus just roast right here. Oh, and the Colossus focusing all the SPDs.
Problem right now is Schnitzel's still on 2 racks.
Schnitzel not getting enough production facilities. He's gonna try to clean this up right now, but the really, really good engagement for the Protoss player. Looks like this whole... Yep, and the Terran player is pretty dead at this point. And at minimum, he's gonna lose this expansion, and that should end the game. I think the main reason Schnitzel will have lost this game is because he went for that early third bait
Man,
while he was getting
trusted.
yep.
Had extra money on going up to 5 racks.
I think I've noticed in all of his displays he doesn't like getting a lot of production facilities, so I'm minimal.
Oh, and the BM dance. The BM dance.
He knows he can just run up and kill the full army. He's backing down. He's gonna mess around as much as you can.
Pac-Man comes in with the other Colossus this time.
The GG will come out from Schnitzel momentarily. Yep, and it does. And Pac-Man takes another game.